Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to 5 craziest convict reactions to a life sentence. I reacted to something like this a few months ago, and yeah, it was pretty. I think it was like teenage convicts who get life sentences, and yeah, that was a pretty wild watch, and you enjoyed it as well. But this literally just was uploaded like under 2 weeks ago, so it's quite a new video. And yeah, we're just gonna check this out.
This is Jaleel Smith Riley in a Cincinnati, Ohio court.
Wait a second, mate. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Links are in the description to my Instagram, my Twitter for those who want to follow me. Same for my Patreon if you want to find that. But let's just check this out.
Who police say confessed to a robbery, killing a 20-year-old woman and seriously wounding her boyfriend. Portia Brooks was in her car with her boyfriend Aaron Martin when Smith Riley came up to her car with 2 others looking to rob them. When Smith Riley found out Martin didn't have any cash, he was shot in the head, leaving him with permanent brain damage. Smith Riley then shot at Brooks, which killed her 3 days later.
What the fuck, man? Why don't they have no money and you just kill them?
This is what I come up with this.
This is somebody that feels genuine remorse. This is somebody that thinks about this every day, and he knows that he can't go back in time and undo what he did.
Now, Portia Brooks' mother delivers a victim impact statement.
But he killed me mentally, emotionally. He killed my identity as a mother of 3, as a family of 4.
This is now Brooks' sister speaking.
I have to deal with life without Portia, so he should deal with life without parole.
This is moments right before Jaleel Smith Riley gets the news that he will never be allowed to return home again.
Yeah, bro, at the end of the day, if you say you want to come home, you want to be able to come home one day, well, I'm sure they want to be able to be on this earth still. Like, come on now, that's how the system is. You take someone else's life, you pay for yours. That's how it works.
Life without parole as to count for the offense of attempted murder.
This is Diana Lovejoy. She used to be married to Greg Mulvihill living in Carlsbad, California, but soon their marriage fell apart and they divorced. After a messy divorce and lots of legal trouble, it ended with the court ordering Diana to pay $120,000 to Greg for his stake in their family house. The court also ordered that she must share custody of their son. Diana became furious about hearing the court orders, so she planned to kill her ex-husband by teaming up with her boyfriend, Weldon McDavid. Greg was shot in the torso, but luckily the bullet didn't hit his heart and he survived. Both McDavid and Diana conspired to murder, and the court has sufficient evidence against them.
It's so painful that some people in this world seem to think that I would have it in me to do this.
Interestingly, she fainted in court. She lowered her head down toward the defense table for a few seconds.
Verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant, Diana Jean Lovejoy, guilty of the crime of attempted murder of Greg Mulvihill.
And right when you hear guilty, you hear a thud.
Guilty of the crime of conspiracy to commit murder.
It silenced the courtroom, aside from hearing her family cry in the background.
I need to take a break.
She then is brought onto the floor.
Yeah, she had a seizure.
And when medics bring her out, she still appears to be passed out. But doctors later found out she had only fainted. Weldon McDavid received 50 years to life in prison because he was the one that pulled the trigger. And Diana was sentenced to 26 years to life in prison. This is Seth Welch and Tatiana Fusari, a religious farming couple living in Cedar Springs, Michigan, and they are charged with murder of their 10-month-old girl, Mary.
Sick human beings. I don't even think they deserve that title, man. Sick things.
Welch. Reportedly, they told police they noticed the baby was skinny and underweight, but did not seek medical attention because of their religious beliefs and mistrust of medicine and government. This is the 911 call of the father when he reportedly found his child dead.
How long ago did you find this child? It's about an hour and a half. I was waiting. I called my lawyer first thing to ask, what's the next thing I could do. So you found the child an hour and a half ago? Yeah. And called your lawyer first, correct? Yes. Okay. When was the last time you had contact with a child? Last night, about
What the fuck?
He believes she was beyond help already? Oh yeah, he was dead as a doornail.
Soon after, the autopsy revealed that
Dead
the
as
cause
a
of death
doornail.
was malnutrition and dehydration due to neglect by the adult caregivers. And this is the moment they realize they will be spending the rest of their life behind bars.
Oh, I'm gonna
that
love
you're
this.
both charged with
I'm
what they
gonna
call
love
felony
this.
murder while in the perpetration or attempted perpetration of child abuse in the first degree. They're alleging that you murdered one Mary Welch. That is a charge called homicide felony murder. It is life without parole. It requires a DNA sample to be taken upon arrest, which is often like a cotton swab or in the inside of your cheek. The second offense that you're both charged with is called child abuse in the first degree, where they're alleging you knowingly or intentionally caused serious physical harm to a child. They're talking about this Mary Welch. It is a felony,
That's what you get.
possible penalty of up to life imprisonment or any term of years less than life.
This
Inject
is
it into my
Ryan Stone.
veins, man. Inject it into my veins. You think you can just live your life without flipping consequence, and you're doing horrible things to your own flesh and blood, let alone anyone. Yeah, have that on your.
Colorado
Have
man
that
that
on your
went on a
wrist.
crime spree
Is
that
that the right way to
spanned
say it?
5 counties and was Ryan Stone. A Colorado man that went on a crime spree that spanned 5 counties and was broadcasted
crime
live by a
spree?
news station's helicopter. Stone was convicted of carjacking 3 vehicles, including one with
shit.
a 4-year-old inside the SUV. Authorities said when Stone sped away, he led police on a chase at speeds over 100 miles per hour. If we rewind here, you can just barely see a vehicle that Stone was driving clipping a trooper with the Colorado State Patrol as he was trying to play stop signs.
Oh!
He ended up with serious injuries. You see Stone pull out another victim from their
didn't see
vehicle
that.
and drive off. He heads right into a busy intersection.
This
And
man
now,
is
the
crazy.
chase is on foot. He books it off the road into a parking lot, running in between 2 buildings. As he slips on the ice, he loses his jacket. Now there's just a fence in his way, but nope, it's too high. Cops now close
Come
in
on
and
now.
he finally surrenders. Stone is now in the county jail, but he believes he should be getting paid for his internet fame while bragging to his friends about the high-speed chase.
Hey, did you know I made the news in the UK and Australia? What? Yeah, you get paid by YouTube. So, Channel 7 News, I believe, is going to be the one that gets paid for that. Well, I'm going to contact Channel 7 News. I want to get paid. You guys are getting paid using my name and my video footage.
During his opportunity to address the court about the recordings in jail, Stone blames it on emotional stress and the use of drugs.
We are going through trial after that. It was a 1.5-week trial. Extremely stressful. One of the phone calls about seeming like I was bragging about making international news, this, that, and the other. That was within the first week of being arrested. Still coming off of drugs.
Stone was convicted of 18 charges, including attempted manslaughter, child
This
abuse,
one's
and
nuts.
assault. Then the judge sentenced him to 160 years in prison.
Oh, god damn.
This is Esteban Carpio. The police were questioning
What the hell is he wearing?
him for the stabbing of an 85-year-old woman in Rhode Island. In the interview room was Carpio and 2 detectives. One of the detectives left the room to get water for Carpio, leaving just him and Detective Sergeant James Allen in the room. Carpio grabbed Allen's gun and then shot him twice, killing him. He then jumped out of a window which was 3 stories high and made a run for it, but was apprehended just 45 minutes later. At his arraignment, Carpio came in wearing a mask designed to stop the offender from spitting and biting at others. With also
Oh
his
my
face being in
days.
rough shape, it stunned the courtroom. It wasn't so much Carpio with the shocking reaction, more so his family members, making accusations of police brutality.
I mean, he just fucking shot someone. Just shot some. Are you? I mean, come on now. There's gonna be fucking. He's just literally shot someone. Of course, they're gonna do anything to get him. This is a different thing, right? Did he kill that person as well?
Step off.
It's gross police brutality. He was mentally ill and he needed help and we couldn't get it. We tried and tried. And he didn't deserve this.
An FBI investigation concluded that the police did not use excessive force and that Carpio's injuries were sustained due to his jump from the 3rd floor of a building and struggle.
Oh, so if that's... So maybe if they're trying to hide it, then that's different. Or if it's from... Now I'm confused. Like, if that actually came from him jumping, then that's different. But if they're trying to hide it, then god damn, that is a very sticky situation.
Law enforcement.
Every day, I face the facts of what I did and what happened.
He was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Flipping hell, man. This channel's got good editing now. I like this a lot. This is much better than like other channels that do these types of lists. Yeah, maybe I have to check some of these videos out, because these are much better quality and you can actually see what's going on than other videos. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this as much as you can. Obviously it's quite dark, but yeah, that's his reaction. If you want more of the stuff, let me know in the comments, and until next time, like, subscribe. Peace.